Mega Rayquaza is making its way into raid battles for elite raids only for 4 different hours in Pokemon GO. So let's go over the top counter guides, 100% IVs, and everything you need to know, including how to get the free Meteorite in Pokemon GO. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. Mega Rayquaza, the strongest Pokemon in the game when it does have Dragon Ascent, and it is going to be making its way on Saturday, July 29th from 12 to 1, 1 to 2, from 5 to 6, and 6 to 7 into Elite Raids. And as of right now, I have heard that a lot of these Elite Raids are currently not even available or even showing up as eggs right now. However, I would assume that eventually they're going to be fixed. But let's go over the top counters and everything we need to know about the Mega Rayquaza, including showing you exactly how strong this Pokemon is with Dragon Ascent. And before we get into this video, just wanted to mention for you guys that if you do check in the pinned comments, or you can check out on screen right now, pause the video and copy this code and enter it into the web store in Pokemon GO, you will be able to get the research that will allow you to be able to get a free Meteorite. And just as a reminder, the Meteorite is the only way for you to be able to Mega Evolve the Rayquaza. So you're going to have to make sure to at least have one Meteorite, and if you haven't done any type of previous Mega Rayquaza raids, especially you didn't do the Go Fest or the Go Fest Global last year, you're not going to have a Meteorite, so now is the time to be able to get you one for free. And if you guys do want to see the research, it's use a super effective charge attack, complete 5 field research tasks, win a raid, win an elite raid, and then you're going to get a Meteorite, 3 revives, and 1000 Stardust. So pretty easy, but you do have to complete an elite raid, so please make sure to summon some of those people and go after it. Alright guys, so let's get into the Mega Rayquaza. Mega Rayquaza is going to be a dragon and a flying type Pokemon. It is going to have a double weakness because of its typing, and that is going to be ice, which we are going to exploit. But one thing I will mention, guys, that the Mega Rayquaza is very strong. It hits very hard, and I just want you guys to be aware of that, even though I do go over a couple things in here, including that it is trioable, which we will cover here in a second, with level 40 counters, which is pretty impressive for a Mega Pokemon at such a high attack value. But at the same time, it is not using Dragon Ascent, but you're going to have to account for its strength in general. The Mega Rayquaza is also single weak to Fairy, Dragon, as well as Rock, based on its typing. And as far as the 100% IVs, 2191 will be the 100% IV at level 20 without windy conditions, because windy conditions, if you do catch it, will boost it all the way to level 25 at 2739. And then as far as its moveset goes, its fast attacks are going to be Dragon Tail as well as Air Slash. And its charge attacks will be Aerial Ace, Ancient Power, Hurricane, which is a legacy move now, Outrage, which is going to be a really powerful dragon move. It's going to hit extremely hard. Then we also do have our Breaking Swipe, which is a legacy move. Man, that move is extremely strong as well. And then finally, we're going to have Dragon Ascent. And while that is not a legacy move, technically, it is needed to have a Meteorite to be able to get you onto that Pokemon. And as far as how many trainers it takes to take down this Pokemon, according to Pokebattler, at level 40 counters, so your Pokemon are powered up to level 40. That's what I mean when I say that, and that is going to be 2.66 trainers. So guys, you're going to be able to take it down. The Ancient Power will do a little bit more damage to these Ice-type Pokemon, but at the same time, guys, please go after it. Take more people down with you, because the more trainers you can have at these Elite Raids, the more Mega Energy you're going to get, and the more Mega Energy you have, the easier it is going to be to Mega Evolve this Pokemon. And once you do a Mega Evolve 1, just as a reminder, every time you do walk your Pokemon as your buddy, you are going to be able to get 100 energy coming from these Mega Legendary Pokemon. So while maybe you can do 1 or 2 raids, or you don't really want to pay for it, is all you do really need is to get enough to be able to Mega Evolve 1. Once you do that, then you can start walking it if you haven't already Mega Evolved 1 Rayquaza. And it doesn't have to be the same one, can be any of them. As long as 1 Rayquaza has been Mega, you can get the Mega Energy from walking. And the counter number 1 is going to be Shadow Mamoswine with Powder Snow as well as Avalanche. Extremely impressive right there. In counter spot number 2, we are going to be getting the Triple Axle on the Mega Gardevoir. So before I go any further, we're talking about Megas here. If you guys do want to optimize your XL candy coming from Rayquaza, you are going to want to use a Mega Dragon, or you're going to also want to use a Mega Flying type. There are tons out there. Mega Rayquaza is even a good option against itself if you do have it as a level 3, because it's going to still be extremely strong here. And then we have Shadow Mewtwo with Psycho Cut and Ice Beam, followed by actually in spot number 4, the regular Mamoswine with Powder Snow and Avalanche, which is very impressive based on so many other Pokemon that could be here. The 4th option is a budget counter, not even including the Shadow form, which is number 1. Wow, this Pokemon is very impressive. I really hope hope that you guys do have good quality Mamoswines, even if they are just the regular one. In spot 5, we have the Mega Glalie, and in spot 6, we have the Satitan. In spot 7, we're going to have the Mega Abomasnow with Powder Snow and Weather Ball, which is going to be an ice move. So if you guys do want to take this one down, obviously you have the Mega Gardevoir, which I wouldn't necessarily TM away one move set on that Pokemon. I would keep the Synchronoise, and then I would TM a second move set onto that Pokemon of the Triple Axle, so that you do not have to worry about TMing away a move set that is going to be Legacy. In spot 8, we have Frost Breath and Avalanche on a Glaceon. And then in spot 9, you do have that Mega Rayquaza. This one is recommended to have Dragon Tail as well as Breaking Swipe. In Outrage, if you don't have the Breaking Swipe and you don't want to use an Elite TM, that is a very plausible move, and it is similar in DPS value. In spot 10, we're going to have Ice Shard and Avalanche on the Weavile, and in spot 11, Cycle Cut and Ice Beam on the regular Mewtwo, which is still extremely strong here. Not quite as good and favorable as the Shadow Mamoswine to the regular Mamoswine, but still impactful here. And then Ice Shard and Avalanche on the regular Weavile in spot 12. Once again, I'm not the biggest fan of Weavile just because it is extremely glassy, but if you guys do want to do that, you can. Then we have the Mega Garchomp with Dragon Tail as well as Outrage, followed by the Shadow Walrein with Frost Breath and Icicle Spear. And if you guys do want to keep going down the list, you guys can do so and pause here to check out some of the other Pokemon. And let's not forget about how strong the Rayquaza is. If you want to see the complete breakdown of top attackers and how this Pokemon is ranked, check this one out up here. However, if you want to just see a quick overview, at the top, the ER value, Mega Rayquaza, Dragon Tail, and Dragon Ascent is going to be 74, which is going to be ahead of the Mega Mewtwo Y by 10 points at 64, which is not out yet. Primal Kyogre and Groudon are going to be in the next two spots at 58, followed by the Shadow Mewtwo, the Mega Garchomp, and the regular Rayquaza at 54, which is also same as the Mega Tyranitar with Bite and Brutal Swing at 54. Mega Lucario not out yet, but Mega Heracross is at 53 and down on the list. So regardless, guys, if you are going to do multiple of these, you already have it done. Don't forget that Rayquaza is an extremely valuable Pokemon. It is a very powerful Pokemon, especially with Dragon Ascent, and you do need the Meteorite to get it there. So that's going to do it, guys. Appreciate you guys being here as always. To all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members, everybody takes your support, subscription, if it's page 2x, I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.